And yes, hello everyone. So we're back at it again with Doki Doki Literature Club. And did you guys know that you guys make my kokoro go doki doki? Did I ever actually tell you guys? Did I ever actually tell you guys about you make my kokoro go doki doki? So I have some Elio lore for you before we get started. Also, I'm gonna put some music on. We need to have some music. I like this song. This is a nice song. Okay, so story time first. You guys know the meme, you make my kokoro go doki doki? I created that. Wait. Never mind. I said nothing. Never mind. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I don't want you guys to find it. Okay, there we go. Ooh, nice. I only see the face of my demise. Hey, I'm not cute. I mean, I am your demise, but you can be cute and be demiseful. I like this. I really like seeing sketches for CGs. Oh my goodness. Initial character design. Her ribbon sure did change a lot. I think we saw that last time. I think those are all the new images that we got. And it looks like we got another side story. We got the Sayuri and Yuri side story, so we're gonna start with some new stuff. No, don't look it up. Don't look it up. I am contractually obligated to not call you cute. Last time I did, I think you wanted to end me more than usual anyhow. Fine. Let's begin the side story then. Fine. And seeing this makes me realize I need to go back and watch the VOD. Yes! Okay, so we're gonna start the new side story. I haven't seen this one yet. Sayuri and Yuri. Sayuri? The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayuri to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. It's the love of my life. Well, wait, you're not Monica. Sayuri's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. Anyway, how you guys all doing today, chat? You guys all doing good? What you guys been up to if you're just now joining for Doki Doki? Sayuri conspicuously mouths to Monica. The rage of a bunny outgrows its mortal shell. My rage is all-encompassing. My rage is eternal. It's her! It's the girl! It's true. The girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayuri had come across reading alone in the classroom. Oh, this is a direct continuation after Sayuri and Monica's side story. Cool. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please, come inside. The girl fully steps in the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayuri continues to fail, containing her excitement. Sayuri is so cute. All six directly follow one another. Ooh. It's happening! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayuri, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but this also doubles as the girlfriend club. Everyone that joins becomes our girlfriend. What's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Alright. I see that she's enthusiastic to become our girlfriend then. Wait, really? Are you sure? They don't call me Yuri for nothing. I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. What's the side story that comes after this one, Twi? Like, how do I unlock that one? The girl nods, sliding over a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name? Yuri. She doesn't reply with, I'm Yuri, but you can call me yours. I'm gonna be very disappointed. Well, let's see what she says after this. She said nothing! Damn it, Yuri! I'm Sayori, and this is Monica. Sayori, Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Nick says Natsuki Monica, so I think you need a Natsuki poem. Oh, okay. I'll make sure to do Natsuki poem then next time. Like, books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and I'm just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks and joy. You know, we were just talking about how Anne Rice died, and I actually do think Yuri would be an Anne Rice fan. I knew someone IRL that was a big fan of Anne Rice, and Yuri reminds me way too much of her. You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She's got the pants on in this relationship. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help. I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sayori nervously says that, noting to himself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay, we'll go get the first one then. That just reminded me. When I was in middle school, I actually had one of those, I had a rollable backpack, and it was Hello Kitty themed. And whenever I came to school, I packed it to the brim with manga. I was that bitch. And my backpack was so heavy, but I just needed to have freaking 20 manga with me every day. I had a problem. And I remember, I would get on the bus, and sometimes I'd have my friends get on the bus with me, and they'd be oh, here, Elio, you're weak. Let me carry your backpack onto the bus for you. And then they'll be like, what the fuck did you put in here, Elio? Did you put in a bunch of rocks in here? Nope, just manga. So, I feel Yuri's pain. What do you want? More Yuri. When do we want it? Just Monica. Yuri exits the clubroom in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. So yeah, if you ever see someone lugging around a backpack full of manga, you probably saw me. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? With gentle, loving care, of course. Did you put in rocks? Well, manga rocks, so yes. Is manga rock still around? I have no experience with fantasy except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but it's probably a joke compared to what she's into. You read Harry Potter, didn't you, Monica? I'm sure it'll be fine. She probably classifies people by what house they're in, oh, you're a Hufflepuff. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. Do you have any books that you remember as being integral to your taste in media today? Ooh, books as a kid. I just mentioned one. Harry Potter, actually. Me and my mom both liked reading Harry Potter. So when my mom was done with reading Harry Potter, I would read the book right after her. And I don't know, it was like a fun pastime for me because it was the only book that me and my mom could bond over. I remember we would go to the movies whenever a new movie come out. And it was like the only time I ever went to the movies really as a kid was for that and going to see the Pokemon movie. So Harry Potter is really important to me as a kid. It's really unfortunate that Harry Potter was really important to me as a kid because I hate the author. Is this DDLC Melee? It's DDLC Ultimate. The Arena Ultimax. Can't understand that, except what happened with me was that I finessed my librarian into allowing me to check out as many books as I wanted at once, because I taught myself how to check the books out. I did that too. I remember we would go to the library, me and my mom, and I would take a bag just full of books. Like, my mom would look like she was Santa Claus with all the books she would carry, and I spend the whole week reading all the books. I learned how to read before I even entered school, so I was really far ahead in terms of English and reading compared to everyone else. The backpack would be bursting at the seams at all times. Hell yeah! Do you need the train for Harry Potter? Yeah, I remember even as a kid, I had this one teacher in 3rd grade. She was my English teacher, and she was really nice. I remember she knew that I liked Hello Kitty a lot, and I guess I was one of her star students. And one day she gave me a Hello Kitty charm for my backpack, and it smelled like strawberries. And then when I went to middle school, I was having a lot of problems because so my grades dropped a lot in 5th grade because I got depressed because I moved to a new school and household stuff wasn't good. My mom had a boyfriend that was abusive. Don't want to go into it too much, but I was very depressed in 5th grade up until 1st or 2nd year of high school. So I was in middle school, and my 3rd grade teacher, I get called in by someone at my middle school. I don't even remember who called me in. But my 3rd grade teacher sent me a book through the school system as a gift for me. I guess she found out I was feeling really down and my grades were dropping. And she sent me a puzzle, you guys know one of those games that you play where you guess the word in boxes? She sent me one of those, and they were Harry Potter themed. And I remember it meant so much for me at the time. And it was crazy. I was wow, my 3rd grade teacher remembered me. And I remember I had the Hello Kitty charm that she gave me on my backpack, all through middle school too. She was my favorite teacher of all time. She was great. I love her. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but... Oh, what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? It was my school librarian where at max you're allowed 2 books at once. Oh, jeez. I'm supposed to call you librarian sus? It's really unfortunate that you were in that situation. Yeah, but it's really sweet that your teacher did that for you. Yeah, that, she already was cemented as my favorite teacher ever since 3rd grade. I loved her. But that and the fact that she remembered me and, tried to cheer me up when I was in middle school, of all things, just really meant a lot for me. And I think that kind of got me to pick myself up a little bit. When I got into high school, my grades were still dropping, but I tried a lot harder. When I was in middle school, I didn't really do work. I played video games all day. I kind of locked myself in my room and played video games whenever I got home. I actually locked myself into my room. It was to that point. Well, I just didn't want to see my mom or her boyfriend because of things. So yeah, I would just lock myself and play video games, and I wouldn't do my homework. So my grades were really bad, but I tried pushing myself a bit more, and eventually, like my 3rd or 4th year of high school, I became what was the word? What was the word when you're really good at school? Honor roll. And I'm still on honor roll in college, so I really picked myself up, and I think part of that was thanks to my 3rd grade teacher. Anyway. Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Nerd? Oh, that's great. Thank you, Twy. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. There are 2 kinds of reactions. I had both. You sure did, Twy. What's going on in that little noggin of yours? I want to open it up and take a look. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Give her a hug. That's what you do best, Sayuri. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her? Yay, that's exactly what I want to do! Besides... Sayuri lowers her voice. I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. What? Oh, she's talking about the book. She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. I thought she was talking about something different. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. So let me get a drink. My throat's starting to be really dry. Wah. Don't forget to water your bunny, everyone. You had your mind in the gutter? I had my mind on Yuri. In more ways than one. Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have run at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. I remember I was almost totally illiterate until my 7th grade teacher gave me a book called Airborne, and I suddenly read entire books in a day. Dang. I had my mind on desk. Airborne is an amazing book. Oh, what's Airborne about? I never heard of it. I really wish, I used to be such a huge reader up until high school, and I haven't really been reading. I have a bunch of books that I want to read. I have Murder on the Orient. I have Sherlock Holmes. I have Alice in Wonderland. I'm on The Looking Glass, and I still haven't finished it. I really need to sit myself down to read, but I just can't anymore. I hate it. Ooh. There's some things that are more explained in other books than that take place in the same universe. So going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think, if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and looks at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. You know, while we're talking about books, you know a genre of books that, like, I never see really being done anymore? That was kind of popular in the 90s or, like, early 2000s was, like, choose your adventure books. Like, you choose an option to go to, and then it, like, tells you to turn to a certain page. Like, visual novels kind of became that, but I really miss the days of, like, choose your own adventure novels. I remember, like, The Legend of Zelda had, like, a choose your own adventure book that I loved when I was a kid. Oh. Okay. Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club? Airborne is about zeppelins and pirates on a raiding zeppelin. Obviously, there's more, but it's very detailed and fun. Ooh, I'll have to check that out sometime when I can get my damn self to sit down and read a book. Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. You know, one book that I wanted to read ever since I was a kid was the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I still hate myself because I never got around to reading it. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault since I hadn't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Yuri glances over at Monica. Monica! Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. It was advertising for a free girlfriend. Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. She's too cute. It took me several days just to come here, because I'm afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was. But I decided that was probably irrational. Oh, Yuri. I know that feeling. I know that anxiety feeling. Of not wanting to look at someone so that they don't talk to you. I know that so much. Wait. No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just, like, walked out. I still can't finish this one book because I don't understand it. It's called Dictionary. If you hate that, you're gonna hate it. Spit off thesaurus. She's too cute. Do you mean Monica, Yuri, or Sayori? The only correct answer is yes. You're absolutely right, Try. 100% right. All these girls are cuties. Except for the protagonist. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Just Monica. Not just Monica. All of them. But mostly Monica. You're right, Kurama. Hi there, Kurama. Welcome to stream. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Just Hanukkah? When's Hanukkah? Did Hanukkah already pass? Or no. Hanukkah, when is Hanukkah? The 22nd? I think? I'm not too up to date on Earth holidays. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of people at once. Oh, I know that feeling, Yuri. Like you go to a party and you only know one person, and that one person is going around and talking to all their friends, and you're just sitting there alone, and you're like, how do I talk to people? I don't know any way to start the conversation. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. It definitely came at the right time. I think it did pass. Oh, really? Aw, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never actually had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. Oh my god, guys, give me a moment. My throat is so... I don't know. You guys ever get that when you talk so much that your throat is just like... Like you get like a big buildup of like spit in your throat. It's probably because I don't talk. I honestly don't talk a lot IRL. My family members always say that I'm really quiet and they can't tell when I'm actually in the house. So unless I'm streaming, I just don't talk at all. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twy. But the thing with the not knowing anyone, hey, I came here for a fun DDLC stream, not for personal attack, Elio. Well, at least I'm not alone here, Twy. I locked myself in a bathroom at a party because I had so much anxiety that, like, because I had one friend and I didn't know anyone else, and my friend was going around talking to people. So I wound up locking myself in the bathroom and crying until it was time to cut the cake. And then I called my cousin. I was like, pick me up, please. I hated that. It's so hard to find others who are into the same thing I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kind of other things are you into? Like genres? I tried doing that ID. I tried being like the person at the food bowl just like eating stuff, but people came up and tried talking to me, and then I had anxiety attacks, and then I was like, oh wait, I gotta go to the bathroom, see you in a bit. And so I just stayed in the bathroom. I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Your jaw just pops out of place usually? Oh dang. Jaw popping sounded really, like, painful. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Sayuri pauses, a look of concern on her face. How about I tell you about something I'm into, and then you tell me about something you're into? I'm into holding hands with cute girls with pink hair and blue eyes. I suppose that would be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, like, crafty things. I don't go to parties, but I'm so awkward during events. Yeah, I'm just awkward in general. I can't even be in class, because, like, seeing people, like, talking, it still amazes me that I'm a theater major, because I have social anxiety. Like, I've actually been diagnosed with this. I actually take pills to help with my anxiety. And yet I'm a theater major. Make it make sense. Like, maybe making cute little collages or decorating things. Like cards or jewelry boxes. Sayuri streams Minecraft confirmed. She would like Minecraft. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off till the last minute. Sayuri is like the Minecraft gamer that plays in survival, but she only plays it so that she can see all the cute animals, and she goes to sleep the moment it starts getting dark. So basically me. So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. If I were talking in class, I participate in lectures and stuff. When it's personal conversation for fun, that's when I freeze. I feel that's why. I can be absolutely fine, like, if I'm answering questions, but, like, one of the things I dread when starting a new year in school is like, you guys ever get the thing in class where they're like, oh, it's a new year at school. Let's all introduce ourselves to each other. Let's all say the things that we like. And like exchange. One year in college, I had a guidance class. And we had one of those things for our first day. And they made us exchange phone numbers. And oh my god, I still feel anxiety when I think about this. We were given things that we had to fill out about each person. We had to compliment them. And it was anonymous, of course, it was anonymous. But they were like, don't write down anything bad. So, a part of me was terrified when they're like, oh, Elio, here are your pages. Here's all the compliments that you got. And I was sitting there and I was like, they're gonna give me empty compliments. They're gonna be like, oh, your hair's cool and stuff. And I was right. It was all empty-handed compliments. And the worst thing was that, like, as I was getting given it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be just like empty-handed compliments, isn't it? But like a part of me had like got excited. I was like, what if someone says something really nice? What if someone says something that like makes my day? What if I get something really nice? Like something that like I have a nice voice or something, something that'll make my day better. But no, it was just empty compliments and I hated that class so much. Because she would make us exchange phone numbers with each other and text each other. And she'd be like, don't delete each other's numbers because you're gonna need it for your future projects. Ugh! That class was just terrible. Don't take guidance class if you have social anxiety. Anyway. I need to drink some of my tea after that. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I have social anxiety. I don't know if you noticed this, especially if you DM me. I think when people try to DM me and talk to me, I think that's when they fully process that, hey, Elio has social anxiety. Because I never know what to say. Okay. Back to the game. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and gluing stuff. I feel like DDLC streams are where all the real stuff comes out. Cute girls are therapy. God damn it. So, I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Imagine exchanging phone numbers with classmates. Ew, yeah. And they would like text me. And I would get my hopes up. I hate myself. I would get my hopes up. Because I would be like, oh my god, someone from my class texted me. And they're like, hey Elio, hi, it's me. Shalissa from class. And I was like, yeah, hi, how are you doing? Like, I was trying to be really nice, like conversational, and get them to like me. And I was like, hi, how are you doing? How is your day? And they were like, yeah, I'm not coming into class tomorrow. Can you like tell the teacher and like get notes for me? And I was like, oh, okay. See you later. Gotta go to sleep, bye. Like after I asked her like a million questions. Ugh. Sayuri nods. And then Elio, I can totally relate. Imagine classmates. Elio, I didn't write any journal. How are you? Okay, now you tell me something you're into. I like girl. Okay, I think we're done sharing. Psycho, are you me? Cause I like Guro. I'm actually like a huge Guro fan. It's been a while since I've talked about that on stream, actually. I think it's been like a year since I talked about my interests in Guro. But yeah, you're not alone, Psycho. I like Guro. The emotion behind that Sayuri notes. She's just listening to me pour my heart out about my college trauma. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I'm natural. I'm making classmates hate me. I feel that. I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. I'm not. Oh, yeah? Oh my god, the gay tension. Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There. Now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. But yeah, since I write my notes on my laptop and perform well, that happened. Oh, really? Remember at some point some girls started speaking to me before a class and I was thinking, okay, what does she want? Yeah, ever since then, if like a classmate talks to me, I don't get my hopes up. And I'm just like, they're just gonna be like, get notes for me or something. I'm never gonna experience that embarrassment ever again. Except for the times when I inevitably repeat that because I want to make friends. I like going out into the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. Is Protagoon here or is it just the girls? It's just the girls, because this is side story stuff before Doki Doki Literature Club happens. It's peaceful. It's just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? I wish I was like you, Barn, but I was one of the kids that was constantly writing down notes in class to the point where I was like scratching things down furiously with my paper because I couldn't study like well unless I had notes. Like I would forget shit so easily. Like I would oh god, oh god, no, oh, don't bring this up. I have to now. Okay, so you guys know that one class I was telling you guys about, the guidance class. So, in that year, I brought my laptop with me to school because I'm like, I'm a faster typer. I can type my notes really easily. Well, the guidance class didn't really have slides to write down notes or anything on. So, when I was taking that class, I would play ecchi visual novels on my laptop in the middle of class. And I was in the middle row. So the people behind me saw that I was playing ecchi visual novel games in the middle of class. I also played Doki Doki Literature Club in the middle of my radio and television communications class. And that was around when I started streaming and I was editing one of my VODs for YouTube. And someone in class saw that I was editing a VOD. He still comes to my stream sometimes. Oh. It just depends on my mood. You little maniac. Yeah. I remember playing Corona Blossoms in the middle of my class. And I remember just like watching and being like, please don't have a boob scene pop. after school on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. I can see why you didn't want to say it. Yeah. This stream is really me letting out all of my stories about being cringe. Well, I feel like I would never have had the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if you don't let it slip through your fingers. Once you cringe, you can become based. Thank you. The three continue their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monika chiming in every now and then as well. Monika had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. That reminds me of the time I had a classmate who would browse erotic Sonic art and DeviantArt and then shit talk furries. At least I'm not like that. At least I'm not like that. I was just playing big titty anime games in the middle class, I swear. I'm not sure if that makes me better or worse. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan! I'm so excited. I remember I even had like a tab prepared for in case like one of my teachers walked past me, so I'd be like instant tab out of the game. Sayori beams, Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monika with a gentle smile. Are you still putting this on YouTube, Elio? Yep, the whole world will see my shame. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. You'd think I'd edit this out, but nope. Nope. Once again, Sayori and Monika are left in the club room. Sayori, you're a lifesaver. Title, nothing to see here, guys. I'm gonna do that now, Twy. Just you watch. I didn't do anything. I just talked. Still. She's talking furries but drawing furry stuff. That's worse than a degen. Yeah, at least I fully admit that I'm a degenerate. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. Psycho, I would prefer for my teacher. I wish I was in that situation where the teacher would just see that I'm reading stuff on Wattpad. If she came and saw that I was playing a big titty anime game, I would die. I would die at the spot. I'd be struck down by lightning. I would run out into the middle of the street. I would be like, my teacher saw me playing fucking Honey Pop. Strike me down right now. I think I did play Honey... I think I did when... That was around when I was playing Honey Pop too. I think I did play that in the middle of class one day. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. I'd literally be an anime scene. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. Never forget, guys, you'll always find the thing that you did a year ago to be cringe. You are committing cringe right now, so just embrace it. Embrace the cringe. It's it's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. Yuri gently opens the door. No! I'm sorry about yesterday. I agree I'm doing something cringe for watching you. I accept this fact. Ending stream, guys. Good night. Good night. I'm sorry about yesterday. So Yuri tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still... I feel like this is actually giving me therapy, cause I feel like I'm Yuri during this cutscene, especially the whole thing about getting excited to talk about something that you're into. That's fucking me. You guys don't understand how many times I've talked to my friends about Devil Survivor and how sad I get. I get incredibly sad when my friends won't play Devil Survivor. I will beat myself up over it. I will be like, did I talk too much about it? Did I like get them not interested in Devil Survivor because I was too excited about it that I creeped them out? Like, I still beat myself up because Yume didn't play, well, Yume kind of played Devil Survivor, but they and I felt like it was because it was too cringe. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Yes, embrace the cringe, guys. I need a hug. I need a hug too. Let's all embrace the cringe. Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But why? Why is this me? This cutscene is just me. I'm Yuri. You don't get to be mad about that. You opened yourself up for that one. I can still be mad that you said I'm cringe. If you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. Will I be cringe when I remember VTubers after VTubers vanished and are supplanted by a new trend? No, you are not cringe. You are a trend rider. You were on the trend mobile, Psycho Thunder. If anything, that would make you fashionable for liking VTubers. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together. Reading your books. Me, I'm Natsuki. One of the most best things about this game is how all of the characters are really relatable for me. Even Monica. I can understand her, like, not gonna get into it because spoilers, but if you know, you know. You know, like, as a club activity, that would be okay, right? Because I'm like that when I fall in love with someone. I'm like that. Which is why I have told myself not to fall in love with anyone. Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? I already got enough on my hands. I already love chat enough. Can't get any worse. It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I love everyone at chat, except for Barnhouse. I really don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Getting excited about talking about something you like could be me talking about Devil Survivor while you were streaming a different game. Hey, listen, we were both engaging in that, Twy. We were both doing that. Understandable. We were fueling each other, Twy. And it was fun. That was fun. Sayuri pulls her desk up. I can't read. Sayuri pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. Can't believe the new fad will be TV Ubers. Ubers that are just flat screens with wheels. You say that, but I think that might happen. Hate you too, sweetie. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayuri reads the cover of the book. For side stories being relatable, to me, the 3 side stories involving Sayuri hit me the hardest. Not just for Sayuri, but also for Yuri, Monika, and slightly less Natsuki. Oh boy. Oh boy. This one is really hitting me hard. In the relatability. Desk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. Mr. Elio, I already love you. Come here, you nerd. Hell yeah. We gotta embrace the cringe, so you gotta hug me. It's Desk Bell by Annabelle. Hey, that's a good one. Sorry, I'm ready now. The rage grows further. Alright, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Want to pop out a lurk to say night-night, have fun? Oh, thank you for the lurk, Roselet. So, did you witness my dark secrets, Roselet? Were you lurking during that? Very important question. Maybe? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes. Like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Oh no. Notes? Can you hold the fuck up? I'm the fuck up. Hold me. You could be really funny, Barn. You, Twy, ID. There's so many funny people in chat. You guys always say really smart, like, puns and, like, one-liners and zingers. I always love seeing you guys in chat. You guys always make things hilarious. I mean... yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayuri's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides that's probably for the best that it did. Me? Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you, you're like super smart. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a ton of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So, in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Yuri Natsuki was also very relatable and amazing. Natsuki Monika was definitely nice, but I didn't relate too much. Yuri and Monika was slightly more relatable. Oh boy. Alright, let's do a vote. Oh, what we voting on? Especially you. No! Sayuri rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Yo, they're dating. I agree with Barn. Monica. Monica, best girl. Moika. Just Moika. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. But if I had to choose between Natsuki or Yuri, I'd probably choose Yuri. Because Yuri was my best girl when I first started playing DDLC. Yuri was my favorite. But then the more I played through it and learned things about characters, I liked Monica. Yuri begins to guide Sayuri through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. One vote for Moika. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayuri seems to have. Don't point out all the holes in the story, Sayuri, please. But despite Sayuri's expectations, I can't read, Yuri eloquently guides her way through in a way that's such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. So Yuri basically called me a sweetheart because Yuri was essentially reading my mind. Admit it, Elio, you just like tall with booba? No, I don't just like tall with booba. I like their personalities too, Psycho. But yes, the booba does contribute. Yeah, tall with booba is good, but tall with booba and shy purple hair is superior. I love purple hair. You give me purple hair, you give me hair with braids, one of the two, I'm simping. What about short with booba? You also like short with booba? Yes, of course. I do like short with booba. Especially if they're a maid. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The thing I write are just like putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? Okay, question for chat. What kind of man are you? Booba? Or something else? What kind of man are you? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. You're into poetry? I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. You guys know I'm a maid, man. I like maids. But I'm also a purple hair man and a braid man. No way! And can stomp me under their boots, man. Ponytail? I'm torn between booba and butt. I'm neither man nor mouse. I'm a floor and Monica's about to take a step. Relatable! Also, if you like ponytails, IDO, you're gonna be in trouble whenever I get around to being able to afford to get a new model. Cause my next goal for my next hairstyle is to have my hair up in a ponytail. Yuri giggles, filling Sayuri's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. You're not a pony, you're a bunny! Okay, that was a good one, Twi. That was a good one. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. That's gonna make her panic more, Yuri. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Says a bunny can't have a ponytail, right? Ooh, interesting eyes. Yeah, I really like eyes are one of my favorite parts about character designs. And like when it comes to coloring, I really like how people colored their eyes or like colored their hair. I think they're just really interesting ways to color those types of things. Sayori jolts Yuri is patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kinda glad you're patient, cause I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Oh, I would suck if I was in Naruto. My eyesight is shitty. Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sayori turns the page. Are these footnotes? Sarada also has glasses, don't worry. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad there's a ninja with glasses. There was like another girl that had glasses too, right? She was like the Sasuke simp, I think. Not Sakura, the other one. Well, that doesn't narrow it down, does it? The Sasuke simp with like red hair. What was her name? Karen. Yes, Karen. A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. Karin. Karin. Card as in boom boom. Karin. I know, Twi, I know. Everyone sims for Sasuke. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Sasuke. He's sus and he's an uke. My goodness. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sayori essentially easily navigating social situations, and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Even Boruto simps for a dude. Well, hey, it runs in the family. His dad simps for him. Wait, are they talking about the past right now? Or the present? Where? DDLC eyes don't do it for you? What kind of eyes do you like, Psycho Thunder? Right here. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Ayy. You gotta name him Barnes. Sayori rubs her temples. I don't want to see no barn in any game I'm playing. The two of them continue with Sayori asking fewer questions. The Somnium files kind of hold. What kind of eyes? Aiba is my type of eye. God damn it. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her feeling that she'll come across as stupid. Oh, I know that feeling. Oh. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. I like spooky ones, although I am also very uncomfortable with eye contact. You got good eyes, Elio? God, that sounds weird. No, I don't mind that. I do like my eyes. I like how my mama worked on my eyes. I really like the little details that she put in. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So, what are your thoughts up to this point? What would you do if a hamster hot anime girl was your eyeball? No comment. Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. Wait, Aiba's based on Date's ideal? Does that mean if you get like one of the... I haven't played the Somnia Files. So if you get one of those little hamster girls in your eye, she'll take the form of your ideal? And it takes me so long to read and understand things. It makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going, and to keep doing my best, so I can see it the way that you do. Oh, you like Lusette's eyes? Yeah, she's got some pretty eyes. I like the like glare kind of feeling that you get when you see her. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. What are we gonna do? We gonna go on a date? But... I'm sorry. What are we doing, Yuri? We're going to an amusement park? Going to a cafe? Don't leave me in suspense. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. That's all. I'm sorry that I made you... No! Don't be, Yuri! Oh. Yuri leaves. Damn it. Aiba's design is concrete. She formed herself... Wait, I lost the comment. Y'all going so fast! She formed herself after Date's taste she got from being with him. Oh! Oh, okay. So does she start as a hamster? She's nice at however since she is soon at times. Then again, so is Date. Oh, welcome back, Blindy! Aiba took the expression, beauty is in the eye of the beholder too literally. It's hard to explain, but we shouldn't say anything more. Yeah, I'll play the Somnium Files someday. You weren't making me. Play a game yourself, nerd. I own it! I will! Experience tranquility. I will! Watch me. Sayuri is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at. I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. Watch me. I've been doing that for a couple hours already, Elio. That's why I ain't wrong. Aw, thank you. I'm lucky to have you guys. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. This is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? This whole conversation here is just two people with social anxiety misunderstand things and think the other person hates them. I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she'd be having so much fun. WBE, World Bunny Entertainment. Elio said that he's happy to have us and doesn't make an exception for me. I'm finally accepted again, let's go. No matter how much I might say, Barn, you do make me happy, okay? I know, right? Which is why I relate to both. See, this is why Doki Doki Literature Club is so relatable. All the girls have social anxiety. I need to do better for her. Aww. Oh, we got new pictures. Oh, let me turn on my music first. I want to listen to my favorite song. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got this one right here. Get anything else? Nope, nothing else. Okay, on to part 2. What's this affection? It's weird. Stop it. Go back to hating me. Okay, bashes your head against the wall. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? Except for Natsuki, she's just an angry hamster. I think she's got a little bit of social anxiety. I feel like in terms of everyone in the group, from most social anxiety to least social anxiety, number 1 and 2 are tied pretty closely. Sayori and Yuri both experience a lot of social anxiety. After that is Natsuki. She's like functional, but not exactly functional. Kind of like a bit more anxiety fueled than like the regular person, the regular normie. And then Monika's a normie. Like, she experienced some anxiety, but not too much. She can like push past her thoughts when it comes to her social anxiety, typically. I'm doing what I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Sayori continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. She'll bite your fingers, but she loves you, which is why angry hamsters are cute. See, my cat was like that. And that's why I love my cat. I have always said that my cat was a tsundere ojo-sama. My cat, whenever you would pet her, she would bite you, but she wouldn't bite hard enough for it to hurt. She would just be like, "You're petting me? Much." And then she would always be screaming at you to give her something. Like, she would treat me and everyone else in the house like we're her servants. So, she was a tsundere ojo-sama, my cat. Best Angie pets. I love Angie pets. I want tsundere pets for the rest of my life. They're so cute, especially when they get all, affectionate. It's like the best feeling in the world when a cat that, bites you, just comes up to you and is, so affectionate to you. It's the best feeling in the world. That dopamine rush, man. Sayori continues to wrestle with... Oh, I already read that. Many cats are tsunderes. Mine is just really bad at it. An idiot. Aww. That's so cute. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Most people say to get, boy cats because they're more affectionate than females, but I'm always gonna get female cats because I want the likelihood to get a tsundere to be high. Not Yuri or Monica. No Monica? Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? Such a pushover sometimes. It's gonna leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monika rounds the corner, approaching the club room. Right back to the biting subject. Yeah, we're talking about animals that bite you because they love you. As she goes so. Yuri? Yuri jumps at the sound of Monika's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not... Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. I had a fluffy girl cat who loved everyone and always wanted belly rubs. Oh. I want a pet. I want to pet that cat. I love cats so much. I'm so sad that I can't have any cats while I live here. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Monika is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden, when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Cats that let you belly rub are special. They really have to trust you. Yeah. You know, like, one of the things that I liked doing with my cat was rubbing her belly. She had like a circle on her belly. So I always liked like doing circular motions on her belly. And like, I read that like cats rub their heads against you because they love you. So I was like, if I rub my head against my cat, then maybe my cat will get the message that I love her. So I would do that to her. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she's so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Do they not get along after all? Monika looks inside the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay, it's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monika's worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. I honestly shouldn't have a cat. I'm allergic and I love to pet them. Hopefully your allergies aren't that serious. I know there are a lot of people with cat allergies that have cats because their allergies aren't that bad. Like, it tends to be very livable unless it's really bad for you. Like, my neighbors have a tree of something that I'm allergic to, and I just kind of have to live with it. It's a little ironic she realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. Oh! Content warning, self-loathing, relatable, hour. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monika finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good! Neither of them follow up with anything more. Oh, I feel this conversation. Monika tenses up at the stinted conversation. Oh! How the heck does Sayori do it? Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. Oh, what did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I hate conversations like this! Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But, you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. I have very mild allergies, but anytime I go to someone else's house and they have a cat, my nose completely plugs up. Oh, that sucks. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it. And I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yeah, I'm glad that the game has content warnings that you can turn on. That's really helpful. Like, I wish that was an option in every game, honestly. Yuri falls silent again. Oh, excuse me. As if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. She really was thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Content warning, this contains content, so this is a warning for warning you about contents. That sure is a content warning. This game has content in it? Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So, I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're gonna have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Of course! I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. Well, she sure did take a deep breath. Did you take a deep breath, chat? I'm a little weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twy. You hydrating? For the tears? Alright, I'll prepare myself then. Delicious. Delicious. I'm currently inhaling. I'm a scorpion. Don't sting me. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. That's relatable, Yuri. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. Double relatable. So, I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored, or made fun of, or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. What? Hold on. You're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? Why does tear and tear have the same spelling but different meaning? Why does bear and bear have different writings but sounds the same? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me, or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. And in Yuri, please. It'd be hilarious if Monica just says, like I know, God. I would die in place of Yuri. That would kill me if someone did that to me. Like I open myself up and they're like, I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort. Just because they pity some weirdo doesn't know how to make friends. I mean, Monica would actually say that. Kind of. I feel like at this point she wouldn't, but at other points she might. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looked at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Oh, you mean in relation to the question, how you just make arbitrary conversation? Oh, okay. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So, if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do something to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has only one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? God, this is relatable. I'm sorry. I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. Why is Yuri so relatable? Make it stop! It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. Relatable on both sides. Yuri, especially during this scene, is super relatable. This is like shit I think when it comes to my friends. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I know, but it's hard to communicate, Monica. Don't want to be a bother. Don't want to bring down the mood. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. My head is just... it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away from... think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. That is the most relatable line ever. That is me. That is me. God. How thoughtless and immature of me. I do that. I do that. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand now that I need time to communicate with her. We haven't seen Sayori in the second act of the side story yet. Sayori, who's that? ID! Don't say that. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. Officer, yes, this is evidence that Dan Salvato has been reading my mind. Dan Salvato is so, he understands people. He's gotta have social anxiety, right? He gets the social anxiety-ness to a T. You know about people. So, thank you. I love your voice. It's so cute. I'm gonna cry. Oh, thank you, Find It. I'm glad that you like my voice. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. I'm only 3 characters. Monica, Yuri, and Elio. I only 1 characters. Elio. I'm more under the impression that he's close to people with social anxiety. That's true. That's true. He has kind of like a... Honestly, I think earlier we were making a joke that, Doki Doki is, aware, the therapy session game. But this game really is, a therapy session, at least for the side stories. He understands it. He also gives advice for it. Yeah. This is kind of helping me in a way. Because I'm kind of wanting to see what happens with this cutscene specifically. So that I can take what happens and use it with, my friends and stuff. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Please tell me how to talk to my friends. Dan Salvato. Another game that's really good with, advice and, therapy, honestly, is Higurashi no Nakukoro ni. The end game sessions where you're talking with the creator of Higurashi are the greatest therapy sessions ever. You gotta play the visual novel. The anime doesn't give you that therapy session that the visual novel gives me. My god. There's this one session that it just killed me. Yuri and Monica finished replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. Oh, you're gonna get going? Good luck with the literature? Oh, thank you, Omni! Were you here this whole time? Have a good day, Omni! If he was here this whole time, he sure found out some dark secrets, huh? Y'all gotta take all the dark secrets you're learning here with these streams to the grave, okay? Don't spread it around with other people, okay? It's just between you and me. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. Never gonna feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts toward the door and then turns to face Monica. You're not just gonna wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Oh, see you later, Kurama. Thank you for coming in. And remember, take what you learn from these streams to your grave. Just a secret between us, okay? Have a good night. Actually, I prefer tea. That's my bitch. I can't drink coffee. I need tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about. That's my bitch! She makes her own tea. I love a girl that makes her own tea. I make my own tea too. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. Why does it say hydrate is out of stock? Oh, I'll get a hydrate. I'll get a hydrate, don't worry. Yeah, we got a hydrate 2 minutes ago, but I'll hydrate again. Alright, there's a hydrate. And I just ran out of green tea, so I gotta grab another drink if we ever get another hydrate. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. Don't worry, I won't share this funny story after getting carried by a raid in my sleep. Thank you, Psycho. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Twi is just the 3 characters in the game, though. Twi is Legion. Twi is everyone. Monika waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. However, but it must be done. Take some chamomile, that'll help. At least a little bit. It won't like make your anxiety go away, but it'll help a little bit. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. If you guys want to know some good teas to drink, and this is coming from someone with social anxiety, chamomile is good. Lavender tea is really good. So yeah, especially chamomile. Chamomile has a really calming quality to it. So if you're good with tea and you have social anxiety and just anxiety in general, drink some chamomile tea. It won't cure anything, but it has like calming properties that might help a little bit. Also, another tip. This is coming from Anxiety Master here. If you're having anxiety, like really bad anxiety, if you're having like a panic attack, one thing that helps is to get ice and chew on it. Put it in your mouth and chew on it. Just focus on the ice, and like the freezing that it does helps calm your mind in a way. It's like a really useful practice. And another practice that's really good with anxiety is find something in your room. Like, I grabbed myself my kitty cup right here, and you just examine the cup. And you look for any imperfections in it, you like focus really hard on it. Like you open up all your senses and focus on the one item, and it helps put your mind off of the thing that you're thinking about. That was anxiety tips from Elio. Hope you enjoyed it. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. Sayuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. By the way, have you ever gotten carried by a raid in your sleep? Or accidentally discovered music you like? I have discovered music I like from having like YouTube be on autoplay. And then I wake up and I'm like, wait, what is this? What is this? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Thanks, Elliot. Oh, you were talking to Yuri? No, I was talking to everyone. I was talking to you too, Twi. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayuri has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look! Sayuri holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. Oh. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Oh boy. Yuri presses her fists against her forehead. Oh, she feels the pressure from... Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayuri's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. Did you highlight the book? I think the thing that bothers Yuri isn't so much the highlighting of the book, but that she made so many notes to, like, talk about with Yuri. Like, because she was worried about, like, disappointing Yuri to the point where the pressure of that is too much for Yuri to handle. I think that's what Yuri is feeling. Yeah, that's definitely what Yuri's feeling. I'm sorry. Sayuri looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. Yeah, Yuri thinks so Yuri's doing this out of pity, not out of friendship. Yeah. Like, she's writing so many conversation points for Yuri that Yuri feels guilty about it and, like, sad for, like, feeling like she's being pitied that hard. I know that feeling, Yuri. I know that feeling, too, with Sayori. I've actually written notes in my phone for conversation points during streams, actually. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently, just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like, I don't want your pity. I feel so bad for Sayori because I feel like her. I like listening to people explain things to me. Yeah, I feel both of them. I feel both on why they're doing the things that they're doing, and I'm also feeling like why they get upset over what other people are doing towards them as well. This is a really difficult scene to see for me because I see myself in both of the things that they do and both of the things that they feel. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she sets her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. Yuri said that so Yuri wasn't taking notes for Yuri, she was listening to Yuri's advice. Yuri said that following through the book was easier if you wrote notes for the book, so she was hoping to read the book by herself to not bother Yuri with making her explain to her. As I said earlier, Yuri thinks it's just pity. Yeah, this is like a really both simple and complicated situation going on here. God. Oh. She should leave, just escape from here, before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Oh my god! Hug CG! It's okay! Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. I love the CG. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through her clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I'm not crying, you are. I sure am. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise, I understand that. I feel like Sayori, definitely out of everyone, would understand that the most. I'm glad that we get to have side stories with, like, the two characters one-on-one with each other, because you really get to see how similar Yuri and Sayori, like, think and act. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings, and we'll talk about them together, okay? If only these misunderstandings could be solved in the same way, IRL. They kind of can. I guess it depends on the person. My cousin can be a lot like this with me. Like, she'll notice that I'm crying, and she'll, like, sit there talking with me, and she'll give me, like, a hug. Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. Sometimes, like, when my cousin talks to me, like, she knows that I can't say everything because of how my head is, so she'll just sit there. She'll just kind of exist with me. And, like, having moments like that is really important. Just have someone exist with you. Like, you don't have to talk. You don't have to think. You don't have to say anything. Just have someone there for you. And that really helps. It really does. She gives herself a moment to compose her thoughts, then speaks without steadying her voice. It's too soft, I'm gonna die. Right? God, I love this scene. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. God, I feel that, Yuri. I feel that. Also, hi, Barrett. Hello. Welcome to Doki Doki Emotional Support Club, as Jackie just said. Elio is a moon bunny that uses human disguise, so I can't tell. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. Bunnies aren't so different from humans. We all have emotions. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. Me! This entire stream was this! God, I feel this, Yuri. I feel this. Is this not what the stream has been? I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Elio hides his depression behind a human disguise. Stop being relatable. Yuri is the most... Yuri and Sayori are so relatable, but this side story especially, I've just been seeing Yuri and how she's reacting to everything is just like, God, I feel that. God, I feel that. God, I feel that. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from underneath her arms, realizes that as well. This is the third time I've watched this, yet I still feeling attacked and moved. god, I can't even imagine seeing this again. I would still feel attacked. Like, this is way too relatable. Like, I've replayed Doki Doki 3 times at this point, and seeing the conversations with Sayori always get me. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while you were reading. So, I'll help you with the things that you need too. I need to watch the full video later. Oh god, Barrett, I've revealed some stuff during this stream, Barrett. This stream has been a full therapy session. For me. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. Replay it 50 more times. Watch me, I will. Side stories are so good to the point where I resent MC even more for ruining the fragile balance of the club. Yeah, the side stories are so beautiful that I've read so far. Like, this is only the second one I've read. But, like, I love their dynamic with each other. And it makes me angry. Makes me angry that the MC ruins everything. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I feel even more sad today, yet somehow now relieved. Hell yeah. Let's all relate. And feel sad, but also feel better. We'll feel attacked, but we'll feel a bit more refreshed afterwards. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah. Irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me, because I already like you as the person that you are. It doesn't help that I haven't exactly followed the lessons that I should be learning from this. I really need to learn from these lessons here. I want to talk to my friends, man. I know you said you had a hard time believing that, but I promise that's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kinda weird. It's a literature club. An ending where Monica deletes MC, please. That's the best part where we're all different and have different interests. Like, about the book. I'm reading it because I want to, I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we can never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Okay, I'm actually... I'm sorry, guys. Any moment. What Sayori is saying right here is something that I wish I could hear from people. Like, I know I was talking about it earlier, like, how I, like, talk about the things that I obsess over to the point that I worry that I get people to not play it. Like, like the games that I obsess over. And, like, and, like, I know it's not a thing to take personally. It's not a thing to take personally, but, like, when someone stops like, playing a game that I really like. I don't know. And it's like, oh, they don't like it. They don't like me. I'm actually crying right now. This is, like, legitimately, this conversation is stuff that I want to hear from friends. God. I'm sorry, guys. I'm crying right now. You don't wipe my tears for a second. I wondered how much you really, really love Devil Survivor. How could I not get into the game and see why you like it so much? Thank you, Jackie. I'm about to hyperventilate, man. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to cry during stream. This really just hit me hard. Oh. Alright. Okay. Alright, wiping my tears away. Yeah. Okay. I need to breathe for a moment. Like, I know I'm crying, but this is like stuff I need to see in the game. Thank you, Dan Salvato. Oh. Elia's ability to make things awesome and emotional and relatable. It makes me want to try out a game or learn more about it. It's really nice. Thank you, Barry. See, this is why I love streaming so much. I get to talk about the things that, like, make me so passionate about. And get people to, like, see what I enjoy about it and, like, relate with me about it. That's why I love streaming games. I still really want to try out Pokemon Black and White since Elia adores the game so much. Oh yes! I cry whenever I think about Anne. One of these days I'll get into the Dot Hat games. Looks out wistfully. Someday, Namco Bandai, please release IMOQ on modern day consoles. I beg of you. I'm glad that you're releasing Last Recode on the Switch, but please remake Infection Mutation Outbreak Quarantine. It's completely fine to cry. This is very emotional, especially if you relate to this. There's some things that you wish you could hear from some people. So when you see those lines, it just gets to you. Thank you, Twy. Yeah. God. Oh, I love this game. I already really loved this game. Like, Doki Doki Literature Club is such a comfort game for me because of how relatable the characters are, and seeing the side stories for this just hit me even harder. Plus, you're, like, super duper smart, but I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayuri's arms. I guess I really am Yuri. I'm crying during this scene. How do I pat someone through a screen? Oh, thank you, Psycho. Doki Doki Therapy Club, the sequel we need, but the game we got. Elio is crying, but we're here for you. Oh, thank you, Zobos. Gotta use the head pat emote. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats, guys. Thank you for coming to the stream tonight, guys. This has been a great stream. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. I guess chat will have to work hard to be your Sayori if you're Yuri right now. You guys are always like that for me. You guys are always my comfort. and why I enjoy streaming so much. It's such a vulnerable feeling to share to someone, something that you enjoy and adore, so it's such a wonderful feeling to have that feeling validated. Yes! Especially because, like, I think it's especially more meaningful when, like, I've experienced people that, like, make fun of me for the things that I like. Like, my friend that made fun of me for liking 1-bit heart when she knew how much it meant to me. And that made me afraid of, like, talking to people about games that I enjoyed. And I'm crying again. Thank you for streaming. Who knows where my thoughts would be if I couldn't watch streamers like you. Thank you, Twy. I'm glad that we could both help each other out. Can't get the pat emote on phone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Of those people, you're perfect just the way you are. Thank you. Thank you, Snobbles. Yeah, I'm no longer friends with that person, and I'm glad that I'm no longer friends with that person. Cause I really didn't need that. I remember I got so excited cause my ex-friend played 1-bit heart, and she said she made a fan fiction for me, and I got so excited. I was like, someone made a fan fiction of a game that I really enjoyed that I introduced to them, and it was just making fun of the game. And it was like, she knew all the things that were important to me, like with Misane and stuff. So she like made fun of that with the fan fiction. And for a while it made me scared to open up to people, cause I was afraid I was gonna get made fun of for it. Oh, there's the symbol of pure perfection. Ellie, I'm happy with that friend. They're fucking scrub. Thank you, Barrett. Anyway. Oh, I gotta wipe my tears again. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. My goodness. Fuck that person, but don't. That ex-friend deserved death by cancel. That friend was a straight up asshole, and I'm real glad they're not a part of your life anymore. Yeah. Like, Jackie didn't meet the person, but Jackie knew about the person. Cause I was friends with Jackie, when I was friends with the person. And I know I vented about them before to Jackie, and I'm... Thank you for being my friend, Jackie. Like, I don't say it enough, but you're really important to me, Jackie. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have you and, like, the people in the chat right now. I don't know where I would be without you guys. Honestly, I don't know where I would be without you guys. Ugh. I'm gonna make a Doki Doki lip club art for you, buddy. Be prepared for a poem just for you. Oh, a poem just for me. Thank you, Barrett. And fan art too. Thank you. That means a lot to me, Barrett. Oh, I gotta keep playing the game. I gotta soldier through this. Oh. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. The bunny needs pats. Thank you for the pats. Thank you. Head pats in chat, please. Thank you. Mr. Snubbles, thank you, bro. I love you guys. If the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. I'm always thankful for the honor of being your friend, Elio. I'm not very talkative and it's difficult for me to talk about feelings, but please know I carry you. I know that feeling too, Jackie. I'm the same way. I'm just glad that we got each other. I think that's one of the beautiful friendships, is like you guys can just like coexist and be friends. I like that. I love you, Jackie. I love you, chat. I love all you guys. I love you, Try. I love you, Snubbles. I love you, ID. I love you, Barrett. I love Barnhouse. I'm gonna get pats, but I don't got the emo. Oh, Paul. Thank you, Barrett. I love you guys. If the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Thank God that emotional scene is over. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub to Barrett. Mr. Snubbles, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, now you have access to the emote. Now you can head pat Barrett. Thank goodness. Thank you for the 10 bits, ID. Here's 10 pats. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Thank you, guys. I want to say I don't deserve this kindness, but I'm gonna gratefully accept your guys' kindness. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if you were to continue reading. We're nice because you deserve it. Thank you, Twy. Oh. You deserve it. We only give these head pats to non-scrubs. Thank you, Barrett. Thank you for all the head pats, everyone. I'm glad I added the head pat emote today. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. You're awesome, Bunny Bro. You're awesome too, Barrett. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course! We want your kindness to be rewarded. Oh, thank you. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, and... it's not good to touch people without their consent first. God, Yuri is a mood. God, Yuri is a mood. If someone were to hug me without telling me, I would freak out. Oh no, I'm sorry. Why is Yuri so relatable? I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. Oh, thank you for the hydrate stuff. I was just actually thinking that I need a hydrate. I actually have to use the bathroom too. I think all of the crying made me have to use the bathroom. So I'm sorry I'm leaving right now, but I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna grab a drink when I'm back too. for the wait, guys. Take your time, we will be here. Thank you. I'm back, and I grabbed some taro flavor bubble milk tea. Taro, like, I bought like a bunch of taro milk teas, especially because like the bottle is purple. Because my friend Mido Taro, it always reminds me of her, so I grabbed one of those. Anything Taro is a yes. Taro tea bottles, yes. I love it. Okay, let me drink some taro tea bottles. Oh, it's so good. Ooh. It's got like this nice little aftertaste to it. It's delicious. Ooh. Oh, I love it. I love it. Also, I washed my face when I went to the bathroom. So I washed all my tears off. Hopefully I don't cry again. I think we have that here. Oh yeah, you should. If you haven't tried the bubble milk tea taro flavor, chat, highly recommend it. It's delicious. It's so good. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. You're too relatable in non-yandere pen love format. You're right, Barrett. I was just saying, I'll try it if I get my hands on it. Yes. And taro buns are really good too. Like the purple buns. They're so delicious. I'm back. Monica's back. I haven't seen you like at all recently. Sayuri trots over to Monica. I'm gonna have some more of my taro tea actually. Give me a moment. My sinuses are all clogged from all the crying. Does the Burger King there sell taro turnover pie? I don't think they do. I'll have to check. I know we have apple pie. Alright. Hopefully my sinus is clear soon. She whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayuri. Sayuri wraps her arms around Monica. Yo, look at these girlfriends. Do a group hug, please. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayuri can be kind of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica perplexingly looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as the literature club. About that... Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. Wait, do I have my thing with me? Oh, my sinuses are so clogged from all that crying. I have like this pen that I can open up and it can shoot a spray that can help clear my congestion. I don't see it near me. Oh, where'd I move it to? I guess I'll have it after stream. Yuri smiles. That was it. Oh my goodness, that was such a good side story. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, that's so cute. What? Don't forget, ask Monica about the beach packing with swimsuit, sunscreen, bucket, towel, floaties. Be positive! Types of poems to try. Haiku, sonic, acrostic? What's that? Homework. Math thing. 1 + 1 = love. Y'all saying 1 + 1 = 2. Nope. 1 + 1 = love. And you know what 2 + 2 is? You guys know what 2 + 2 is? 6. Study for quiz. Pack snacks. Yeah, this Sayori with the S. Elio, no. Elio, yes. I love that Sayori did like the school S. Milk, eggs, sticky notes. 2 + 2 = literature club. Acrostic, noun, a poem, word puzzle, or other composition in which certain letters in each line form a word. Oh, I love those. Oh, that's so good. I love those types of poems. Have you guys ever read, there's like these series of poems, it was like, I remember one of them was like Cracked, I think was the title of it, and they had like the way that the words were written out, like created like pictures with them, and also if you read like the first letter or whatever of each line for some of the poems, they were formed their own little poem. I loved that. I want breakfast. I believe in you. I thought it was a force. No. 1 + 2. I can't think. 2 + 2 = 6. Because there's 2 2's. This is another 2, so 6. You are my sunshine. Don't like that sticky note. You can do it. Great job. Trash baskets. Natsuki's got a lot of them. Get organized. Oh, the little Yuri oh, she did doodles of everyone. There's Monica. There's Yuri. There's Natsuki. Oh, the little Why is Sayori so cute? Treat yourself. Wake up, get ready, go. She's so cute. We're in this together. Wake up early. You're allowed. Plan ahead. Stay positive. I'm just like, this is both cute and sad at the same moment. Sad, cute. Cute. This is so cute and sad at the same time because I know she wrote those for herself. And that makes me sad, but they're also such cute notes. My god. Yeah, I find that kind of thing really cool, yeah. Did I unlock anything else? Nope. Alright. Well. Let's see, we've been up for 2 hours playing Doki Doki. I think ending here is a good spot to stop. I wanted to go further to where like I would get a CG in the mainline game to use as like the thumbnail for this. But I think I have a good idea for what to use for the thumbnail. Hint, this right here. But yeah, thank you guys for coming for Doki Doki Literature. Like, honestly, thank you guys for coming for Doki Doki Literature Club. This is like one of my favorite like streams was what happened tonight. Like, I know I cried a lot and there were really cringe moments, but at the same time I felt like I was like really close to you guys because I got to open myself up about things. Crimson Red Thread use ad permitted term for some. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to the stream tonight. I'm glad that you guys were able to come here. And we've still got art time. So let's do some art time. We got 2 pieces of art for tonight, I think, unless more art was added. Let me just check real fast. More art was added, so we have more pieces of art. Okay, so here's my end of the stream spiel. Thank you guys for coming to my stream for the night. If you have any art that you would like to add, well, I skipped my spiel. Ugh. At the end of every stream, we do art time. And if you have any art that you did that you would like to share at all, you can at me on Twitter at StarryBunnyBoy. That's VUNNIE. Or you can join the Discord and post in the art channels there. And for anyone that is new to my streams, here is the link to my Discord if you'd like to join. Thanks for the stream. I'm glad you were able to feel better thanks to the stream. Yeah, this is such a good stream. I'm so glad I chose to do Doki Doki today. It's really enjoyable. Oh, excuse me. Alright, but yeah, let's get started with art time. Got 4 pieces of art for the night. Unless more art gets added while we're doing art time, but... Alright, our first piece of art is by Barrett Tainer. So this, I don't know if you guys were here for the last stream, but we showed one of his art pieces, which was a fan art for a VTuber. And this was like some behind the scenes for like design notes that he do. So I really like the glove, like the gauntlet is really cool. Like that's my favorite part of this the design. I can't English tonight. And corruption starts the shield design break and evil sigils appear? What? This part shatters, leaving a demon gem? What? Time and jewel themes change to more demon and alchemical themes. Whoa. You put a lot of thought into this design, huh, MC? I think it's really cool how, like, MC is able to put so much thought into his art pieces. Oh, the side pieces burn and rip, changing into a back tail to look more royal. Ooh! I really appreciate how, like, Barrett can show stuff like this, like the behind the scenes. Cause, like, now I'm gonna be looking at the art piece that Barrett posted yesterday. Of the fan art, and gonna look at it more and see I'll see all these notes here that Barrett put, and it'll make me appreciate the main art piece a lot more. I think that's why I really like buying art books, because they'll give you some insight into the designs. Like I have the Devil Survivor art book, and I really like it for all the like little bonus info that you get. Like how the flower on Amane's head is heavy. This will be a third art piece for a streamer's 1-year anniversary. So they'll be redebuting as a demon lord from a knight. They go from the saying die a hero or live long enough to become a villain, which he goes by and was his drive for this change. Ooh. I really like that. That's really cool. I hope that he has a good re-debut. Ooh, what is this song? I like this song. What's the name? Dear Sunshine. I can't believe I like a song with the word sunshine in it. Anyway, thank you for sharing the art with us, Barrett. I really appreciate it. And then we got some art by Blinded Crooks. Is Blinded Crooks still in chat? If so, it's time to praise him. So I saw he posted this a little bit after the stream yesterday. And I was like, darn, I wish I could have showed this on stream earlier because this is so cool. Like, look at this. Is that Doraemon on the shirt? Like a little R? Kind of reminds me of like Robin. The character looks familiar, but I'm not sure. I really like their hair. It looks really cool, and their facial expression. With the, like, what is it called? With your arms that you do. I forgot the term for it. My brain is dead right now. All the crying just made me brain XC stop working. But I really like it. He looks like a rebellious kid. Like, God, don't talk me angry. It looks so awesome. I love it. Yeah, I love the details on the clothes. Like with the collars and the folds and the clothes and everything. Looks awesome. And the hair, I love the hair. The hair looks so nice. I love that hairstyle. And the outfit and everything, they all go together really great. This person's got the drip. Detail be cute and great. I agree. I agree, Barrett. Thank you for sharing your art with us. Splendid. Oh, whoops. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. And then we got some art by Isilla Roselet John. So let's post these on in here. Ooh. I love that one. The one on the right with the pose and everything. I love that dynamic pose. Some doodles I did today. Don't know where the left one came. I drew the first head on the top left and then bam. I put some clothes on them for censorship. Ooh. They look great. I actually like that you did like adding some clothes to it, because I love the movement with the clothes, like with the legs especially. I just love how you drew the clothes movement along with it. It looks great. And I love the dynamic pose. I love the little like the little chibi head on the lower left as well. I love the eyes especially. Those eyes are super cute. It's so detailed and neat and cute and awesome. Yes. I love these. I love these. I love the creativity with these two. They all each have their own little design? They have their own little... What is it? I can't words right now. They have their own little, like, unique style put in them. Like, I love that. Thank you for sharing this with us, Rosa. And then we got another piece of art by Isilla Roselet John. Is this of them? This is them, right? Some doodles I did last Friday when I went to see Encanto. How was Encanto, by the way? Was it a fun movie? I see the little ticket to Encanto. Oh, that's such a cute, like, outfit too. Like the big hoodie that kind of looks like a dress too. It looks so cute. It looks so comfy. I love the one on the left with like the pose and everything. I love the facial expression with the blush and like the cat like smile. It looks so cute. I'm glad I made it to art time. I love Rosa art. Yes, it's so cute. I love the little chibis too. I especially love the top right chibi with that expression. Like I love the little like the shape of the eyes for it. I love drawing those kinds of eyes. They're so fun. They're so cute. And then you can do that with mouths too. I love doing that with mouths. It's so fun. And yeah, that is it for art for the night, I believe. Let me just double check. Yep, that is it for art for the night. Alright. Well, thank you guys for joining me for Hunches of the Hollow and Doki Doki Literature Club! It was such a fun stream tonight! Well, it is every night, but this one was especially really special to me. I'm gonna be looking back on the stream with a smile on my face. And also cringing a little bit. But, you know, that's just how life be. Did I miss my art? You did! You gotta go back and watch! We're praising you! We're praising you, Blinded. We love you, Blinded. But yes, that is it for tonight, everyone. And I will be back tomorrow. So, no be sad. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time as today. And we'll be playing the poll winner. Speaking of poll winner, it's the end of the stream. So it's time to announce the winner of the polls. Who is the winner? What is the game that is replacing Nightmare of the Snow? Let's see. It is Night of the Rabbit! We're gonna be having a Night of the Rabbit tomorrow. Thank you everyone for voting on the poll. Ooh, I'm getting cold. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear my teeth chattering? Yeah, more rabbits! We're gonna play a rabbit game! I'm excited! I think it's gonna be my first time playing a point-and-click adventure game on this channel too. So, lots of fun coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Night of the Rabbit. And what else am I playing? What else am I playing tomorrow? Cinderella Phenomenon. Night of the Rabbit and Cinderella Phenomenon. So I'll see you guys then. Be sure to eat, drink, and take your medication, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Bundle yourself up nice and warm in some blankets. That's what I'm doing right now because I'm getting cold. Alright, good night, everyone. Bye-bye. I love you guys. Good night.